Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today I've got another unboxing video, and also I've got a toy haul. I've got a huge toy haul because I've been to 2 shows recently and I got a lot of stuff that I want to show off. So you guys know that recently I've been talking a lot about the Tampa Bay Toy Expo. The show was a huge success. Thank you so much to Barry from Junior's Toy Box, the guys from the Toy Addict, Vinny, who is Gundam here on YouTube, one of my featured channels. Check him out. From Type 1 Builds, and to everybody that helped put this show together, thank you so much. The show was a complete success. We're already looking at maybe doing another one in the fall, so hopefully the show will continue to grow and grow. And thank you, huge thank you to everybody from the area that came out and checked the show out and did some shopping and came by the table and talked to me. I had a couple of people come by and tell me that they knew me from YouTube, so thank you guys for coming out and stopping by the table and talking with me. It was so awesome. I had such a great time, and I'm really looking forward to doing it again. So yeah, like I said, I was working one of the tables. My friend Vinny Gundam from Type 1 Builds has recently started a Gundam business. So I was there helping him out, helping to run his table. And of course, you know, we did a little bit of shopping, of course, while we were there because it's a toy expo, so we're going to be doing a little bit of that. Toy-wise, I really didn't pick up a whole lot toy-wise, but I did pick up a bunch of Nintendo games. I got these, a bunch of these I got from the Toy Addict guys. I got Sky Shark for the original NES. This one's a little beat up, but I've got 1942. These are all like old overhead shooters, arcade style shooters, which I really love. Captain Skyhawk, this is a really fun game. I didn't know much about this game, so I checked out a review while I was there because it kind of caught my eye. And man, this is a cool game, really fun. Legendary Wings, this is such an awesome game. If you guys haven't played this, check it out because this goes from like an arcade style overhead shooter to a sideways shooter. It just kind of goes back and forth, so a lot of fun, very fun game. And then Section Z, Capcom. You can't go wrong with old NES games made from Capcom. You can't go wrong with these guys. So yeah, I picked up 5 Nintendo games for myself while we were there. And then of course, working a Gundam table. Now I'll say this, I did not know a lot about Gundam going into this. My little brother used to build them back in the day. I never really got into them. I think maybe they got popular in the States after my time. I remember those guys getting really popular when I was in the Army. And there was a period there in the Army when I really wasn't paying attention to toys and cartoons and stuff like that. So I remember that's about the time they started getting real popular. So I never really paid attention to them. Of course, working a Gundam table at a Toy Expo, I learned more about Gundam that one day than I ever thought I was going to know. And so we ended up getting, my daughters picked up a couple of kits that day, and of course, I figured, what the heck, since I'm working the table, I was looking at these guys all day long, I kind of got curious, so I figured, what the heck, let me try a couple of these out. So here we have Gundam X Mao. These are all from the HG Build Fighters. If you're familiar with Gundam, you know what that means. Like I said, I have now been into Gundam for all of 3 weeks. So I'm new to this still, but there you go. Gundam X Mao. I got that at the Toy Expo. Also, Build Burning Gundam, which is a very cool little model. And then also Lightning Gundam, which is, I guess, the main characters, one of the main characters' robots or mobile suits, whatever. So yeah, I picked these guys up, and Toy Expo was on Saturday. I actually only picked up these first 2. I picked up Lightning and Burning on Saturday. I got these from Vinny. And by Sunday afternoon, I had built them both. and I had a lot of fun building them. My girls, they had a few kids, so, you know, Sunday we just spent the day at the table just building kits all together. And we had a really good time doing it. And like I said, by the afternoon, by the end of the day on Sunday, I had already picked one up. My buddy Vinny was coming in through my neighborhood. We was going to go see another friend of mine who was at the show. And so I got in contact with him and say, hey, bring me another one because I've already built those first 2. So he brought me I bought the Mao from him, which is very cool. So yeah, suddenly overnight, I am hooked. This is like a whole new addiction. Vinny, I will never forgive you for what you have done to me. Because now I have this whole new addiction, as if Transformers and Primes weren't enough. And of course, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, and everything else that I'm addicted to. I say if that wasn't enough, video games, now I've got Gundams. So Vinny, Vinny's been out of state for the last, he left town, I think 2-3 days after the show, he left town. And every couple of days I'll send him a picture because our dining room table has just been a kit building facility for like the last 2 weeks. Either I'm over there building something, or the girls are over there building something, or we're all over there building something, and the table is just a mess of plastic and cutters and just stuff everywhere. And I'll take a picture and I'll text it to my friend Vinny, and I'll just say, I fucking hate you. So it's a new addiction. We're all addicted overnight suddenly. So thanks, seriously, Vinny, thank you. It's been a lot of fun. The girls and I have spent, it's their summer vacation. We've spent a lot of time just sitting together, building models. It's been a lot of fun. So it doesn't end there. We're gonna get back to that. I promised an unboxing, so let's get to the unboxing. I just got this box over the weekend. It is now, let's see, so we had the Tampa Bay Toy Expo, and then this past weekend, we had the Tampa Bay Comic Con. I've got tons of video from that. I'm actually editing right now. It's getting all put together, and I will hopefully have a video out for you guys in the next couple of days. So while we were at the Tampa Bay Toy Expo, the Tampa Bay Comic Con, I got a box in the mail from some stuff that I had ordered. Some very cool stuff. I had one of these bought. I've had it bought for a while now, just sitting in my pile of loot. And then I had the other one of these things sitting in my pre-order, just waiting for it to pre-order. About 2 weeks ago, there were 2 new Optimus Prime figures that came out, and somebody sent me, I think one of you guys sent me a message saying, hey, look at these 2 figures that just came out. So I put them on my watch list. I didn't buy them right away because I wanted to wait until the pre-order was available. So once the pre-order was available, I went ahead and I was going to go and buy all 3 of the figures. So I was going to have 4 Optimus Prime figures coming in. Unfortunately, those 2 new figures sold out real quick. They sold out in like a week. So I missed out on the newest 2 figures, but I got 2 new Primes to show off. Like I said, this guy here I've had on in my pile of loot for a while, and this guy also sold out really quick. So I'm glad that I got it when I did, because he's getting a little hard to find. This is from the. I have to look at the invoice because it's all in Japanese. It's from the Q Transformer series. This is the QT. 19. Oh, it's right here in the package. How about that? Maybe I've ordered the package. The QT19 Optimus Prime, and I'll bring that in close. And hopefully that light that I have behind the camera is not creating too much glare. Hopefully you guys get to see a good look at that. Well, so this is like a super deformed miniature G1 Optimus Prime. If you're familiar with the Q series that have been coming out lately, this is the G1 Optimus Prime version of that. When I saw this go on pre-order, I had to get it right away. And like I said, it became available a couple months back, and it's been sitting in my pile of loot because I've been waiting to get a couple of things in. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing a review on this, and this thing is so cool. It's such a fun little figure. I'm really looking forward to putting out a review on this guy. And then the next thing I got is also Japanese, but it is from the new Robots in Disguise series. This is the and over there they call it Transformers Adventures. So Robots in Disguise, or 2015, or Transformers Adventures. This is the TAV-21 Optimus Prime from that new show. And this figure is so cool. I really can't wait to get this in front of the camera and do a review on this thing, so that you guys can see this, because it is such an amazing figure. And I'm pleasantly surprised by the size of it. I was honestly expecting something along a Voyager size class, and this is a leader size. So I'm really pleasantly surprised. Now, I'm still hoping to get a nice Voyager size Optimus Prime to go on my Robots in Disguise shelf. I would really still like to see that. But this figure is amazing. Wait till you guys see everything that this figure does. Obviously, I've already opened it and played with it because now you can see the weapons falling over there. Really cool figure. I can't gush on this enough. Just wait till you see the review. It's an awesome figure. The transformation is amazing. It doesn't do any cheating. It's got a bunch of lights and sounds that I don't know what he's saying, but the transformation is so cool on this thing. I can't wait to review it. You guys, I gotta stop. I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's just amazing. I can't wait to show it off to you guys. So then what else? So going into the Tampa Bay Comic Con, not a lot of shopping. The Tampa Bay Comic Con this year is under new management. The show was it's changed hands a couple of times over the last few years, and the guys that bought it a few years ago, they did a great job building it up and making it going from a small one-day quarterly show to the giant convention that it is today. And they did that over the last 3 or 4 years. So the show was sold after last year's show. It was sold, and this new company that has it now, it was their first time. So it's there's going to be growing pains when you're putting a show out of town. These guys are obviously out of town, so they're not familiar with the area. A lot of the local vendors, like my friend Barry, Gus, a lot of the local vendors that you guys usually see me talking to in conventions, a lot of them were not there because they weren't able to get tables in time, because they started selling the tables beforehand out of town, and they weren't made available to local vendors. So a lot of the regular guys weren't able to get tables, and there was a lot more variety in what we typically see at the show. There was a lot more artists. There's a lot of like swords and role playing stuff that's not usually been common to the Tampa Bay Comic Con. So it's growing into something more where the show used to really kind of focus on comics and toys. It's growing to so much more, to basically like what a big convention is. So there was like I said, there was a lot of the local guys, regular guys, that weren't able to make it. So there was a lot of different tables, and so the toy shopping I felt was a little less than it's been in the past. And typically, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's good that there are other interests now being represented at the show, because it's obviously going to bring in more of an audience. But for somebody like me who is specifically looking to shop for toys, well then, it gives me less options to shop for. So that being said, when I say toy hunting was a little weak this time around, it was, but that's just on a personal level. That's not necessarily saying something negative about the show. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but I'm just going to leave it with that. But that being said, Transformers, I've got Masterpiece Blue Streak. I was really hoping to find a lot of masterpieces. I want to get, I was hoping to maybe find Wheeljack, maybe Bumblebee, and also once I pick this guy up, I've got Prowl. I picked this guy up, and I was also really hoping to find Smokescreen, because I really want to complete the trio on these guys. So I didn't find any of the other guys, but I did get Blue Streak here, and this is the American version, but very, very cool figure, and I'm already familiar with it because, like I said, I've got Prowl, so I'm familiar with it. I think I've reviewed Prowl on this channel, so pretty much the same thing, same figure, just a different deco, different head and whatnot, but very, very cool. I love this guy. I got a good price on it, so there it is. I got the Masterpiece Blue Streak right there. And then also, I picked up a really nice condition. And now this, again, this was from a local vendor that I was not familiar with. This is from a Tampa area vendor. I was not familiar with this guy. And he had quite a bit of G1 stuff out there. But I saw this guy, and I just had to get him. This is G1 Shrapnel from the Insecticons. This guy was the one and only Insecticon that I had as a kid. And now as an adult, I have the other two Insecticons. I've had them for years, and I've just never been able to get my hands on one of these guys. I haven't really been actively looking. Just if I find it, I find it, but I haven't been going out of my way to look for it. But I found this guy. He's in really nice shape. It's actually probably in better shape than my other two Insecticons that I have now. So there it is, Shrapnel. I'm really happy to have this guy because now I've got my Insecticon set is complete, my original G1 set, and I have my old friend, my old childhood friend is back with me again. So very cool, very excited to pick that guy up. So that's it for Transformers, really. And now I'm going to take you back to something else because it's a new addiction. And Vinny, if you're watching this, I hate you. So I have picked up some more Gundams. So starting with the HG build fighters, along the same lines of what we were building or looking at before, I found a booth that was just full of Gundams, and they had them for a fairly good price. Not as good as Vinny's prices, but like I said, Vinny's out of town, so I need to get my fix because I am now an addict. So this is Build Strike Gundam, full package, and this is the other mobile suit for the main character in the series. So I was really happy to find this guy, and I'm really looking forward. He's gonna be next. I'm building a different one right now. I'm not showing it off because I bought it at retail between shows, so I didn't know if I should show it off. What the heck? I'll go ahead and show it off anyway. So I bought this guy. This is a master grade, and this is Wing Gundam Proto Zero. So this is the guy that I'm currently working on, and it has not taken me an afternoon to build this guy. I've been taking my time with him. There's a lot of moving parts. This guy actually transforms, which is really kind of my attraction to these guys, is that these transform. So I've been working on this guy for about a week now, just in the evenings after work. With the girls are working on their stuff. So I'm currently working on this guy right here. But as soon as I get done with him, I'm going to build this guy next. Build Strike Gundam full package. Really looking forward to seeing that guy along with my other HG guys that I've already built. So that was from Tampa Bay Comic Con, and then of course I've got the RG Excitement Embodied. I don't know what that means. Again, I've only been into this for like 3 weeks. I don't know what that means. All I know is that this is another one of those transforming Gundams. This is Zeta Gundam, and this is from a different series than the smaller guys over there. But there you go. So Zeta Gundam, I'm probably going to build after that Build Strike. And this guy, again, he transforms. So the ones that transform, those are really the ones that I'm attracted to. So I really want to get my hands on all the guys that transform. And then finally, this is another master grade. So this is going to be another one of those long builds. This is Gundam Age 2 Normal, Earth Federation Forces Mobile Suit. Again, I don't really know what that means. I just know that it's a really cool looking Gundam. It's a 100 scale, and it transforms. So I picked that up too. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, ooh, let me get that. So there it is. So very Gundam heavy toy haul. Gundams and video game heavy, which is not something that's common for my channel here. I pick up a lot of video games. You guys know that I am a huge video game collector. Not something that I usually show off, but since I got them out the show, I wanted to show them off. And of course the unboxing. These two Optimus Primes, I'm really chomping at the bit to get these guys reviewed because they're so cool. I'm really loving these two figures. And then I'm going to have to make some room for them up here. So you guys will be seeing these guys up here pretty soon. So that's about it for the unboxing and the toy haul. Like I said, I've got the videos for the Tampa Bay Comic Con. I'm editing those right now, so I should have those out in the next day or so, I hope. And then look back here again on Monday morning to see the next Optimus Prime that I'm going to review. It'll be one of those two guys. Which one? I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. I'm probably going to shoot them both the same day and then get them edited. And I'll just pick one and put it up on Monday. So be sure to come back and check that out. Other than that, if there's anything on here that you saw that you would like to see me review, make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know. Really, there's only the Masterpiece Blue Streak and the Shrapnel. I don't know if I would want to make a video for that. Maybe if I did all three Insecticons, I don't know. It's not really my wheelhouse. So I mean, if you guys want to see it, you let me know. I'll make it happen. That's about it. So I think that about covers the unboxing and the toy haul for the last two conventions that I've been at. What did you think? What did you think of the toy haul? What would you like to see me review next? Let me know by leaving me a comment. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and share with your friends if you like what you see. And I'll talk to you next time.